Hey guys! Hi there, my name is Kotoji. I'm an indie rock singer-songwriter from Singapore.
I'm Lumi and I'm a pop soul singer from the Philippines.
I'm Trisha Denise, singer-songwriter and the cutest person alive.
And today we're here in Singapore for me to introduce to my Philippine friends some local foods. We are here today at Geylang Market and Food Center, so I'll explain along the way. Just come and join us! So the reason why I chose Geylang is because this is kind of actually near an area that I used to grow up in. I would walk by Geylang very often from school, and my parents would always buy food from here. And as you can see, it's not necessarily the fancy Orchard Road that you see, or the MBS that you see marketed on, online and whatnot. This is actually quintessential Singapore with the HDB flats, the wet market, and the hawker center. So you're getting the full local experience while we are here.
I can't wait to try.
I know, what Singaporean food, right? Bunch of things here to try today. In front here, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of drinks because we got it for crew as well, not just for ourselves. And I think what we ordered here is mainly coffee, which is what we call kopi. So in order to order these drinks, as I explained earlier, you actually need to have a combination of certain words for it to make sense to the stall owners. So if you want it iced, you have to say peng. So for example, kopi peng. If you want it to be not as sweet and slightly thicker, you usually add a gao siu tai to that. So when you go to the stall, you usually say, oh, can I get one kopi peng gao siu tai? Then you'll understand. It's not just coffee or tea though, they also have like Milo, they have a whole bunch of other drinks there. So we have here roti prata, which is mainly Indian cuisine. In Singapore, we usually like to have them as like midnight snacks as well on top of just daily foods. And you can have a combination of prata. So what we have here is plain prata and egg with prata. For Malay food, I actually wanted to get nasi lemak, but they ran out because it's usually like a breakfast meal. So what we have here is actually mee soto. It's more to do with like a kind of noodle with gravy type meal. I don't think a lot of people... Yeah, it's like kind of gravy, very thick soup in a way. Over there, we actually have Lumi's own favorite, Hokkien mee. That's to cover the Chinese grounds. So Hokkien mee is a really, really famous dish. In fact, there are different types of Hokkien mee as well. You do have, I think the Penang version is the one that has dark sauce. But the one that a lot of Singaporeans like to eat is this type of Hokkien mee. There's also another thing that is actually very special. The stall owner told me that they don't make a lot of these in a day, but we're very lucky to be able to get them. It's actually a savory food. In Chinese, we call it kueh. So, kueh. So, as you can see here, now that I've opened it up.
It's like kuchinta.
So, it's, don't quote me on this. I think it's kind of like radish cake, almost.
Oh.
So, I think in Singapore, we have a dish called carrot cake, where we actually kind of stir fry it either without dark sauce, but usually with dark sauce. So, this is kind of like a carrot cake that hasn't been cut up into pieces. It's more like blocks on its own. So this store is very, very known for selling and specializing in this actually.
Is that where we got this?
No, it's a different stall. Every single meal you see here is from a different stall. And so usually, fun fact, if a stall in a hawker center sells just one dish and specializes only in that dish, I can guarantee you that is good.
Like this one, right?
Like the Hokkien mee, like the kueh. So, are you guys ready to dig in?
Yeah!
So, do you guys know how to eat this?
No.
Generally, you can kind of eat it with your hands, but I think just because we're touching a lot of things today, we'll just use the spoon and fork. Usually, prata can be eaten with sugar or with curry, as you see here. Different stalls have different types. You have fish curry, chicken curry, mutton curry. Those are the popular ones.
But this one is what?
I actually don't know.
But it's curry.
It's curry.
As long as it's curry. It's okay.
So. That's how it is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's better with this.
The curry, right? That's why they usually have it with curry, so that it has a bit more taste to it. I did manage to take a lot of mine.
But it's good. It just took me a while to process what I was tasting. Bago eh. Yeah.
So this next one is misoto, which is a really common Malay dish. So I usually kind of just like to mix it around a little bit. It comes with like a potato, I forgot what it's called. But it's like a potato cake. Trisha, would you like to do the honors as someone who's never had it before? Have you tried it?
I don't know.
I don't think you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. It's very gravy. Very gravy. Yeah, you can feel the gravy. It's not like the soup that you have like hot soup, especially when you're sick. In the Philippines, like sopas, you know, like soup flavored. This is different.
It's been a while since I've had as well.
Yeah. Akala ko para lang siyang light. When you look at it, it's like a light
Thick
type.
gravy.
But when you taste it, it's very thick.
Ooh. You're supposed to eat it with the noodles, so
It's good. I don't know what to feel. Because it's like, it's a lot of different flavors
all in one.
in your mouth.
Welcome to Singapore.
It's good.
I like the potato soup combination.
So that's misoto.
Yes.
So we're on to kind of like almost a highlight even. I know this is Lumi's personal favorite local dish, Hokkien Mee. I think it's important that Trisha is the first one to try it since she hasn't had it before. So you can squeeze the lime if you want. It's optional. It's not spicy on purpose.
Please do the honor.
Ayoko nga nito eh. I don't squeeze it.
Okay.
Maybe here.
Just one side.
Oh wait, I'll mix it first.
Yeah, sure. Let the local do it.
I'm also a tourist here, so I just love Singaporean food.
So much variety, and this one is specialized in it. So had quite a long queue. We had to wait. So it's probably really good.
Because when we entered like the hawker center, I was like, what's this? It's a very long queue, and then I saw that they were only selling one food.
One food.
Yeah, and this is it, my favorite Hokkien Mee.
She's so excited. In fact, while we were queuing for other food, she volunteered to queue first for this
Or try mo dito with the prawn. You know what? It's good.
Yeah. Their food has many, like, each food has many different flavors, but it's different. It's a weird feeling because sometimes there are food with like flavors, but it's the same when you try it. This has different, like, ooh.
Welcome to Singapore. That's what you get when you have a country that's like multinational at its core and beginning. Fun fact about Singaporean food as well, even though you can have like one type of dish, depending on the hawker center you go to, it can vary in flavor as well.
Oh.
Really? I wanna try.
Wow.
So,
I love Hokkien Mee.
it's really your favorite, I know. We have with the pork. What? It's not like drowning in gravy. It's like just nice because sometimes it gets a bit watery.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so this last one that we have for today, it's a personal favorite of mine, kueh. Basically, how you eat it. Usually, we will just use our hands or use this, but because we have a lot of people, it's a little messy. So let's just use these utensils. So what we'll usually do, it's this on top, because I would like to spread it a bit more evenly across. Give me a sec. I'll just cut this.
It's really so good. Oh,
Try ko.
I think that was my first reaction that I was shocked. Like, oh,
Right? I haven't had this in so long. Give me a sec.
lasang sisig.
Sisig? Really? Does it remind you of sisig?
Like the top.
The top section.
This brown one.
Kueh. Ooh. Yeah. I guess
It's really savory.
it is. Very, very savory dish. Sometimes what we'll ask them to do is like add extra things on top.
But what is it?
I think it's like radish, if I'm not wrong. But it's like very like
this brown?
marinated. It's very, very marinated. Again, this is kind of like a more constructed version of carrot cake. It's not the traditional like baked carrot cake that people think of. It's our own
Yeah, that's
type
why
of carrot cake.
I was expecting like, oh, carrot cake, okay. But when I tasted it,
What we call it carrot cake, but more accurately, it's actually radish cake. So, but yeah, love it. Yay! So that's what we have for you guys today.
I'm very happy.
How do you guys feel about all the food?
I'm so happy. You know, every time, like, for my whole Singapore experience, I always look for the food, look forward to trying the food. So I'm just so happy. And I found my new love, kueh. For me, of course, I'm very happy because I found my love of my life, my Hokkien me.
So I'm so happy, and I was able to try we were able to try a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they're all so good. And of course, I love Singaporean food. Thank you so much, Kotoji, for bringing us here.
No problem. I can't wait to try more of Filipino food if the chance ever pops up. I've only ever had things from like Jerry's, Max's. I'm sure there's a lot more out there.
Yes, so much more.
We'll bring you.
Can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching this food vlog.
Thank you so much.
Please support On My Safe Place EP. It's out now on all digital streaming platforms. Proceeds from part of the digital streams will be going to non-profit organizations as part of this campaign. And we hope to see you around and hope you guys enjoy the project. Thank you.